Hello, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be going through how I created my outfit and submission for this week's DreamSnap Monster-sona. So first and foremost, I usually start out with the top and trying to figure things out when it is an outfit challenge. So this week we had 2 mandatory tags and 2 bonus. So first and foremost, I put all of the tags on to see if there is anything that has all of the tags. And this was one of 2 tops. So I went with the white one on this look. And then from there started to build out the concept. This is definitely not my highest tag outfit that I've ever created, but I went with something that I vibed with more than creating something that was max tags this week. So with this, I also have these pants on here. And again, I just go through and put everything on. And if there's not anything here that I like, I start taking away the bonus tags. And in this case, it didn't really change anything. So I put the bonus tag with a mandatory tag. And that's how I came up with these strong quirky pants. And then I like to layer as much as I can. So we were looking for a skirt here. None of these fit the vibe that I wanted. So we started looking around at some of these different tags. And Strong Wondrous were these black plated ones, which I think is really cute. For socks, I think the only mandatory tag ones were these quirky icing socks, which you don't see in the outfit, so that's fine. And then as far as shoes go, I was trying some different ones out. Originally the solely slippers, even these claw shoes looked nice, but as I continued building the outfit and kind of going back and forth, I decided to go ahead and use these new boots that we got. I don't remember what all the tags were for them, but they're these blue faux fur monster boots. And let's see here, what else do I have on? We have some gloves, which are the blue safety gloves. And then when I'm wearing a coat, I can't wear bracelets. And with this shirt, I can't wear a necklace either. So it kind of limited my tags with the top choices that I had. But let's see here. I know it's not max tags. I honestly don't remember what tags these were. Okay, Strong Quirky, the blue faux fur monster jacket to match the shoes. And then as far as neckwear goes, I was kind of limited there. Also, again, I can't wear any necklaces, which I believe, yeah, this one would have been the one I would have worn. But for this instance, we didn't really have that choice. And I think this is just a, yeah, strong tag. So this isn't even a mandatory tag, but I went with the gamer headphones to kind of bring in some different color there. You can't see it in my photo, but my back piece is, I believe this matches all the tags. Let's see, Monsters Inc. Yeah, so the max tag back piece this week was the decontamination pack. So I wanted to bring that in case you did see some yellow on my back, that there's some yellow here, and it's kind of the purpley magentas because I knew I wanted to do something like that with my hair. For earrings, we went with monster earrings this week. For the ears, doesn't match all the tags. Let's see here. Is it not even labeled Monsters Inc? Interesting. But anyways, I basically just continue to go through these, trying to find, okay, one wondrous and quirky are these ears, and they're kind of blue purple, which I think this is the turning point for me on what I wanted to do. At first, I was not going to use these faux fur jacket and shoes. I think they limited me a lot with my tags this week, especially with this shirt. I could have went with the Monsters t-shirt instead, the Monster U. But my choices here, I think, were more so dictated by these ears, and then also with the hat choice that I went with. So when I saw these purple tufted horns, they're purple and blue, so are the ears. It started to kind of guide me on what to do because I was a little lost this week, to be honest. And then with that being said, I went with these options here. I originally was going to do one of these two, but I wanted you to be able to see my character's eyes. So I went ahead and went just mandatory tags, Wonders Quirky, and did the silver and blue, which leaned into that blue as well. And then for my body color here, we went with this blue polka dotty one. Oh no, it changed my stuff. I was gonna show you. These are the eyes that I chose. These ones here, the cat eyes with these two variations of purple. And then for my eyeshadow, I had it like this, and I used, now I can't remember, I think some blue on the outside and some purple kind of blended together like that. And I wish it wouldn't change your whole makeup look, but let's see. I think I did something like this, and again went with blue on the outside, kind of purpley in the middle. Probably made them less visible, something along this lines. I don't exactly remember now what my coloration was because I changed the monster skin, but essentially that is what I did to make the middle more purple, something along those lines. So leaning into the blue and purple, and that's pretty much what my outfit entailed. I used the newer hairstyle from the um, Enchanted Belle like bundle. I don't remember. It was like the sleepover. So I did the messy hair with that, and went with these kind of purpley tones to have a dark purple and a light front piece there. And that's basically it. With this outfit, like I said, it isn't max tags by any means, but it is 10 out of 3 and 7 out of 4. So I'm pretty happy with that. With an outfit challenge, it is a little bit harder, and I did kind of go off the rails what I normally do here. But let's take a look at what our picture ended up looking like, and how we created a background for this outfit. So we started off over in the plaza. This is my Monsters University build, and I just cleaned up a little bit, moved things around. Typically, I have um, the vending machine over near the entryway, and with like seating area for like a courtyard eating situation. But I moved that blue vending machine over, put some little monster plushies and aliens in front of it as if they were lining up to get some things out of the vending machine. I put both of the characters in their Monster U jackets to kind of lean into the fact that this is a university setting. So we have Mike as well as Sully in those outfits. And I utilized the trick with the bigger object, in this case a rock, to kind of force the photo into being zoomed in more. I was playing around with what I wanted to be on the left hand side of me and ended up putting my Pizza Planet um, seating area with the food over in that area and moving over Mike's promotional comedy night over to the walkway on the right hand side of me. And really, not much else is going to change here. I did craft a rustic clock tower because I thought that that would look nice in a university setting. And unfortunately, the characters like to fixate on certain objects, so Soli kept going back to that clock tower to view it and just stand there forever. He was also doing it on the books near the bookstore, so I had to remove those. He started then doing it with a bench on the other side near the bookstore, so I removed that as well, trying to limit the areas that he could get stuck. And then Mike is always an issue for me because he's so short. He was getting like lost behind the vegetation that I have around the fountain, so I had to eventually hang out with him. I was trying to find a companion to maybe take a photo with, but none of them really worked for what I wanted. So I ended up going no companion this week. Um, let's see. I put up the Big Hero 6 little silver tool sets around to kind of block in the characters so that Sully didn't escape while I was hanging out with Mike. And I did have Woody in here for a long time trying to photobomb me, so I ended up kicking him out of the photo. And I put Merlin's house up above the um, bookstore because I like the aesthetic of that look and the fact that that's a library as well. And then I ended up getting a really great photo here where I kind of was kicking myself that I didn't actually submit it, but Sully was in the perfect position up front. You could see him, he was roaring, all the things, and I loved it. However, my character was not smiling. It's always so hard trying to get the perfect mixture with characters, with yourself. The stars kind of have to align for the perfect dream snap, and unfortunately it didn't work out, but I'm kind of happy that it didn't because I was in this night view. I've been My sky looks a lot like that a lot of the time, which I do love the sky. However, I wanted to do something a little different. I ended up going with a day shot, which is usually not my preference. Just because of shadowing and things like that, it can get hard to get a good day shot sometimes. So for me personally, I prefer night shots and then using a filter to brighten it up like this. And I love the coloration of things in this night setting. However, again, I really feel like the sky is one that I've done a lot recently, and I wanted to do something a little different. So I was just playing around with placement. I had figured out that I wanted the corner on the left to align with the picnic table and the corner on the right to align with the poster to be the frame for my photo. So then I started just moving things around to try to get that situated. And when I hung out with Sully, Mike escaped, so then I had to re-trap him in here and get that situated. But I ended up moving around the plushies a little. I wanted it to look like a university, so I wanted lots of monster plushies in the background where you can see them. And yeah, this is what I ended up coming up with. I love the monsters at the picnic tables, the big purple monster back there at the bookstore. And I tried for another hour to get Sully to be in the position where he was at the front there, but never could get it to work. Another thing apart from me not smiling in that other shot was that I realized that the background where the Forest of Valor is in the photo was very sparse with trees, so I ended up filling in a lot back there, and I love the look of that. So I guess in hindsight, Sully not being in the front and me not getting that night shot was exactly what I needed to give me a little bit more perspective on the fact that I needed to put more trees in the background. I don't usually pay attention to the up part of the photo, like the up top part of the photo, but I think that it looks a lot better with the trees. With that, that's pretty much it. I ended up getting Sully in the background near the bookstore. I was trying for a while to coerce him into getting in the photo. This is where I kick out Woody and get Mike again, and everything started respawning. It was getting frustrating to say the least, but we persevered and pushed through it. And I think in the end, the photo came out really nice. I do wish Sully was in the front, but I am not spending any more time trying to get that photo. So this ended up being the shot. We waited for him to plop down and then come back up and roar, and we ended up getting this photo. And yeah, I don't really think anything would have made it any better for me personally, other than Sully's placement. I really love this area in my valley with the Monsters University, so I loved kind of leaning into that for Monster-sona this week. And even though it's not the highest tags, I hope that the creativity of it and maybe something that people hadn't thought of doing pulls me through this week, and that hopefully the theme pulls through with the Monster University. But I love the way that this looks, and I can't wait to see what everybody came up with. I hope you have a great rest of your night or day wherever you are, and I'll see you next time. Bye.